Just a quick overview of what's included, kind of a laundry list, experienced instructor to teach the course, someone that's got extensive experience in the CIPP industry, comprehensive course manual, which is probably about 1.5 inches, 2 inches thick, that has all of the photos and all the information presented in the course. The student takes that with him as a future manual and guide. Over 20 sample inspection forms that are used as a guide for the inspector to prepare his own forms for a specific project. Of course, the trenchless assessment guide software, which we just talked about. Latest report on styrene and its use in the CIPP technology. Good source of information for the inspector when a styrene odor or a situation comes up on the project. Sample performance specifications, which we've talked about. Certification of completion and a photo ID for each student that passes the exam. As I indicated, there is a 70-question exam that needs to be taken to become certified. 85% is passing. So when the student passes the exam, he will get the certificate and the photo ID. Additional technical support from NASSCO, and also the student earns 1.35 CEU credits or PDH credits, whichever are requested. PDH credits will be different from the CEU. I believe it's 10 to 1, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a pretty comprehensive package on what the course includes. With that, I'll turn it back to Ed, and he'll summarize some of the things about getting who should become certified and how to sign up. Ed?
Okay, so yeah, thanks, Jerry. Who should become certified? Obviously, all inspectors. Any of those persons or individuals who have responsibility for inspecting the installation of CIPP. This is a great course for giving you the comfort and confidence that you know the ins and outs of CIPP, and you can work well with the installation contractor to get your owner a really good job. Consulting engineers is another big group, especially, I mean, those who provide inspection services is a no-brainer, but also in a couple of courses that we've taught where, guys were sending a lot of their inspectors, the inspectors recommended that their engineers also attend because the course was that in-depth about the product that it was going to help them be better engineers. Municipal engineers, of course, who perform inspections on their own projects. And finally, just anyone who needs a comprehensive understanding of how CIPP is done. And by the way, that's 13 and a half hours of PDHs, which in most of the states I'm registered in, that's almost a full year's worth. So not only are you getting some really good knowledge, but you're knocking down all of your requirements pretty quickly there. How can I sign up? It's quite easy. As you can see from your screen, because you registered via email today, we are going to send you a registration form for this course, which with full instructions on how to register for either one of the scheduled ones or if you want to do one in the future. If you're not interested in this time, we simply ask that you please pass the information along to someone who may want to host or attend one of our courses, but we're trying to make it really painless here for you to get an opportunity to attend one of these courses. With that, I think we'll open it up to question and answers at this time. And so as I spoke to you previously at the start of the presentation, you should be able to see on your computer screen in the upper right-hand corner something that looks like a little hand. And if you have a question, if you will please click the raised hand icon on your control panel, someone will work with you, and then Jerry and I will be able to talk to you.
Okay, our first question is going to come from Deirdre. And Deirdre, if you could state your full name, your position, and your company, that would be great. I'm going to unmute you right now. Go ahead, please. It appears that Deirdre may not have a headset on her computer, so I think she typed in a question. I'll ask that. See if I can find that for you. Okay. Her question is, will you provide train-the-trainer opportunities, and if so, at what cost?
The current program is set up to have very knowledgeable, highly experienced CIPP instructors teaching the course. No provision at this point has been made to train other trainers unless, as I say, they can qualify, have the CIPP experience necessary to teach 2 days worth of information, be able to respond to the to the students in an adequate basis.
So I would just add to that, if you are someone who would fit that bill, then we would love to talk to you, and if you would pass along your information to us and tell us that you are interested, we'd love to talk to you further about that. But as Jerry said, we want to really make sure that in all of our inspector training series that we're definitely giving the students the benefits of many years of good wisdom, and so we want that experience to go with our syllabus.
We have the next question from John Nelson. And John, we've unmuted you, so if you could please state your name, title, and company, and then ask the question, that would be great.
This is John Nelson with Visu Sewer. How many trainers are currently operating in the U.S.?
Currently, there are 3 that have been gone through a training course with me. Of course, there's myself, Jerry Munchmeyer, there's Ed Campbell, who has participated in 2 training sessions, who's available to train additional sessions, obviously. And John Juergens on the West Coast, up in the state of Washington, has gone through a training session with me. So currently, we have 3 that are qualified to train the course. I have 1 more in training in New England that has not gone through a specific course yet, but highly experienced in the CIPP technology. And when the need for more trainers comes up, then he will probably have the ability to become a trainer. So far, currently we have 3, John.
Did that answer your question, John?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, the next question comes via the chat capability from Sam Gardner, and I will read that question. Is the inspector required to be confined space trained per OSHA? I'm sorry, there's more to the question, forgive me. Is the inspector required to be confined space trained per OSHA regulations? What is the inspector's responsibility to oversee the contractor's safety compliance?
The response to that is the safety inspection is an OSHA program. It's not included in the inspector training program. We mentioned the fact that they do need to be trained. Again, that's a separate educational program, which is administered by OSHA through a number of their courses. It's not included in the inspector training, which specifically focuses on the technology.
Okay. The next question comes from, I believe we have 1 more here. Comes from George Nichols.